Want a sword? Get a mentor. Hey, it's Nina Carmichael. We made this video is probably because you're the most ambitious person in your circle. You know you're capable of more and you get the punch by surrounding yourself with the best. So today let's learn from one of the best, my husband Evan Carmichael, how to become more productive. Enjoy! Okay, let's kick it off with rule number 1. Change your calendar.
Most people have not taken control of their schedules. You wake up like an accident, start responding to other people's emergencies, and help other people build their dreams instead of you building yours. It's time for a change. You deserve better. And this video is gonna show you how. I think one of the biggest reasons why so many entrepreneurs don't take enough action is because when you get motivated, you don't do enough. You feel the motivation, you feel the boldness, you feel the confidence, but you're not taking enough action, you're not doing enough. I remember going to my first Tony Robbins event. This is before I knew Tony one-on-one, before I did the interview with him on my channel. I just went to see what would the event be like. I've seen so many different videos of so many different people, and I felt like, you know what? For most people going to their event, it'd probably be the same as just watching on YouTube. But for Tony, I felt, you know what? I think his event might be different. There's something that tells me by going to his event, it'll be different than what I just see on YouTube through the content. And so I went. I went with my wife. I went with 3 people on my team. I paid for everybody to go out and went to our first Tony Robbins event. And at the end of the last day, if you've never been to a Tony Robbins event, it's on fire, you're motivated, you're jumping, you're dancing, you're hugging, you're high-fiving, you're breaking through limits. It's amazing. By the end of the last day, you see everybody in the streets, you're pouring out, everybody's all pumped up and energized, like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I remember one of the people that I brought with me, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna do all this stuff. And he's like yelling and so fired up and excited. He's like, well, what are you doing, Evan? I'm like, I'm looking at my calendar. Because this is why so many people fall off. You go to an event like that and then you fall off because you're not making it consistent. Success is habits. So whenever you decide to make a change, you have to, at least for me, I look immediately to my calendar. So if my goal is now I want to be a big YouTuber, great. When am I going to make videos? It's got to be in the calendar. If it's not in the calendar, it's never going to happen. And so anytime you want to make a meaningful change, you have to default to thinking, what am I gonna put into my calendar? Because success is habits. And so it's great to be motivated. Maybe these videos do it for you. Maybe events, maybe books, podcasts, awesome. You're getting it from somewhere. You feel motivated, great. Show me in your calendar where you are spending the time to actually make the thing happen. Otherwise, you're just living off some fumes. You know, you get motivated for a day or two, feels amazing, and then you fall back down to normal. If you want that dream life, you want that next step for yourself, it's gotta come from changing your habits, changing what's in your calendar to make sure that what you say you want out of life, you're actually working towards making that happen. So how do you do it? I'm gonna give you a 3-step process that I think will help. Step number 1 is chart your start. So this is your morning routine. What is your morning routine? And half of you probably already have a morning routine, half of you don't. For those of you who do, most of you don't have a great one. If you're watching this video and say, well, I already get that, or you have a morning routine. No, you don't. That's not great because you're not feeling bold and confident out of your morning routine. The point of a morning routine, this is the biggest thing, that if you have a morning routine, the number 1 thing you need to pay attention to is the feeling that you have when you are finished your morning routine. Whether it's a 5-minute morning routine, a 3-hour morning routine, I don't care. How do you feel at the end of the day? Not at the end of the day, at the end of your morning. How do you feel at the end of your morning routine? If you don't feel bold, powerful, unstoppable, ready to take on the world, believing in your big ideas, if you don't feel that at the end of your morning routine, then you did your morning routine wrong. It's wrong. And either you need to actually put something new in, maybe you're just totally missing something, or maybe you just need to have more intention behind the things that you put in there. Maybe that meditation or that prayer or that watching the video is actually the best thing for you, but you're being distracted. You're watching that video while you're making breakfast and trying to have a phone call and brushing your teeth and doing something else. You're not focused. So too many people are just checking the boxes of the morning routine. So yep, I did it, and you feel good, pat yourself on the shoulder, great, you did it, but you didn't do it. Because you didn't do what actually counts, which is having the meaning behind it. You need to make sure that at the end of your morning routine, you feel ready to take on the world. If not, then go back and fix it. And for those of you who don't have a morning routine, well, you need to do it. I mean, people wake up like an accident. Maybe not people watching this video on this channel, but most of America wakes up like an accident, just falls into their day, responding to other people's emergencies. I mean, don't make that you. They can't be you. You can't build your dream life by responding to other people's emergencies. I go quickly through 5 S's every morning. Sing, I put on a song because music makes you change your state. It's the fastest way I found to change your state. Sun, I go outside, get some fresh air and sun on my face. Even in the winter, just take the dogs out, get some cold air on my face and come back inside. Just that state change makes a difference, at least for me. Soar, I'll record a message for Instagram on my stories and I'll go live on Instagram helping you guys. That always makes me come alive, makes me soar. That's the most important one. And then sweat and scare. So I'll do a quick workout and then have a cold shower because it scares me. Those are my 5 S's every morning. Doesn't matter what I do so much. You, chart your start. What's your morning routine? Make sure you get that feeling every single day. Step number 2 is cure procrastination. Why do people procrastinate? One of the biggest things, you know what you want? You want this, you want to get this, you want to be here. Great. Here are the steps. It's not that hard to figure out the steps. Why do you procrastinate? Why? You're sitting there, even before making these videos, before making this video, I was procrastinating. Not too long, 5-10 minutes, but I still procrastinating. Why? I know I love it. I know it has an impact. It reaches people. Why procrastinate? If you're procrastinating, it's one of 2 reasons. 1, you don't want to do it. You don't like it. If you made me a chef, right? I would procrastinate all day long because I hate cooking. I don't want to do it, right? I don't want to be a chef. I don't want to, this is delicious. My wife Nina made this amazing food. I'm going to enjoy it. It smells amazing, but I don't want to cook that. I wouldn't do it. So that's a sign, like don't do it. Now, in the micro, on a daily basis, there's going to be lots of crap as an entrepreneur that you have to do that you don't want to do. But if it's happening consistently, every single day, and you don't love it, you're not gonna win. You're never gonna win doing work that you hate. You'll say you'll do whatever it takes, but you won't, because you don't love it. The number 1 trait of successful entrepreneurs is they love the thing that they're doing, the process of the work, not just the results. If you don't love the process, you're gonna lose. So if you're procrastinating, a big reason is because you don't love the work. Great, that's great self-awareness. Stop doing that thing, either immediately or as soon as possible to find the thing that you wanna do, because that's where you're gonna win. The second reason why people procrastinate is not because you don't love it, you love it, but you're afraid of it. Why did I procrastinate for 5 to 10 minutes before making this video? Because I'm afraid of it, because I want it to be good, because I'm worried about the judgment, because I'm afraid that I'm gonna disappoint people and it won't be a good video, because I want it to be my best one every single time I sit down to record, or at least stand up. I stand on a jumping trampoline when I make these, right? I want to be the best. And so that slows me down just a little bit. And so train yourself to catch it. If you find yourself procrastinating, it's because of one of those 2 reasons. Either you don't love it and you should stop